This is a video where there's a whole lot of pictures and video clips that I could include even in a short video, and not only impressionistic but disconnected stuff. Not because the events were disconnected, not because there weren't interesting things to see, but because I have been disconnected, because I have been dealing with a lot of things, from trying to make plans to dealing with my grandmother's death. The time since my grandmother died to this time has been an important summer of birthdays and Elise Spieler, my niece's confirmation, and award ceremonies and honors and a concert. Been a time though when I've been unable to get a lot done in terms of making videos, partly because my thoughts have been so filled with other things. And so I'm making a sort of impressionistic hodgepodge this time to deal with it. How do you like traveling around at your age, Annika?
It's really cool because you get to see different places and meet different people.
And where are some of the places you've been?
I've been to Rome, I've been to Spain, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Belize, I've been to Connecticut, I've been to Georgia.
And how do you know me? And what else?
My godfather.
Right. And so, Annika Claire Spieler, I thank you for your sharing with me on the little film we were doing years ago when we had that live interview. Annika went on another trip to Mexico this year, shortly after her honors ceremony, where she received honors, and Elise received honors from high school at JPG Academy. And the kids who are in Broadmoor received their awards, and I was there. Naomi had her birthday, and I met some of my family's friends from China who live around here. Mom and Dad have had their 49th wedding anniversary, and so many things have happened, and yet it's been a summer where much of my attention, I suppose, has been focused inward, and this video will be sort of like that too. A bit of memory and a bit of reflection more than narrative. I have no reason to sing about this woman in this song. She is small and precious, and time has grown too long. She was so young when I met her, and hopes they were so high. I wanted my head on her soft shoulder, her brown hair in my eyes. Laura, so young when I met her, and hopes they were so high. Not the woman I married, and I'm not with her tonight. 2 kids turned man and woman, and each in another's bed, living on remembered kisses and on little things we said. Besides going to the circus, sometimes it feels like my life, though not nearly as busy as it used to be at many different times, is a bit of a circus. Just trying to think of how many things are being left out of this little video that tries to summarize some events, and why I choose to mix it in with other memories as I think about the possibility of going abroad for a long time or permanently, as I think about looking at all the things that I've done in my life and trying to organize them in a way that projects my life into the future and the things I do each day in the meanwhile. Can be a bit circus-like. She was 17 in my T-Bird, and she hit me hard. The feelings I was having was spinning me like wheels. A sign said soft shoulder, and I touched hers in the car, saying, Laura, yeah, that's how it really feels. Her smile made me happy with a hurt that never heals. Laura, so young in my low sports car, and hopes they were so high. The girl I never married, and I am not with tonight. I hope to spin off a lot of the parts of this video into videos of their own, maybe some shorter, some longer, including the narrative of my parents moving their house. But I've wrapped this up in a song, imperfect as it is, because it seems to me that for me this summer has been about going on with a narrative of things that have been going on and around me, while at the same time dealing with a lot of the music of the past and of the present. We were two kids not turning man and woman that night, riding speedboats, driving my car. You made me feel alright, but I must have hit a soft shoulder after all. Almost 30 years are seen in my rear view, since our young love must have wrecked into a wall, since the day making Laura smile was all I had to do. We have dated off and ridden on in varied times. I've sent her poetry, yes, my friend, and cards with rhymes. We have kissed and held each other in the quiet of the dark, but we never found a firm road again, though we never lost that early spark. Laura, I feel young and old when I see you. No hope is in our eyes. She was 17 in my T-Bird, and she hit me hard. The feelings I was having was spinning me like wheels. A sign said soft shoulder, and I touched hers in the car, saying, Laura, yeah, that's how it really feels. Her smile made me happy with a hurt that never heals. Laura, so young in my low sports car, and hopes they were so high. The girl I never married, and I am not with tonight. So once again, a video that's a little bit raw and unfinished, a video that pulls together too many things and not enough things, spends too much time and not enough time. There's a lot to say and not enough to say. Perhaps there'll be a video of a different kind from some other faraway place produced in the next year. Who knows? But right now,
oh, you want me to not take a video? Okay.
This is the end of my summer video.
1, 2, 3. Alright, we don't usually do this, but I want to say a few words. I want to thank everybody who came tonight, and I appreciate y'all being here. It's very special to me that we're here. And Elise figured this out. She's had the benefit of algebra class. but you can ask your parents if you see if some of you can figure this out. This is an interesting birthday. It's only happened a few times and will only happen a few more in my life. I was almost 1 when y'all's Aunt Sarah was born. I was almost 1, and now I'm 4 on this birthday, and she's 3. So it's a special occasion for that point of view too. Now, what does that mean? See if y'all can figure that out. What does it mean? Huh?
We're 10.
No, that would be 40 and 30. No, that
Society
would be...
goes by the way the
No,
family
I'm
goes.
48.
If the family is strong,
Because
society is strong.
I was almost 1
But more than that,
dozen.
family is
Almost
the
1
building
dozen
block.
when
It's the
Sarah
first
was
thing
born.
God did, and it's
And
the
now I'm
last
4
place He
dozen and
expects us
she's
to
3
be.
dozen.
Say it, Michael.
He expects
Right.
to teach us everything we
So
need
that's
to know
that.
in
But
our
thank y'all all
families.
for coming and
Every church teaches
and
us.
being part of this, and
The
I look
education of
forward
the
to
children
the
begins
cake and presents.
and is expected to take place in the family, and